A camera recording that was supposed to be ordinary has now shaken the entire ARMY community across the world. Imagine this. Kim Taehyung, returning to Incheon Airport after attending Celine's Summer 2026 Paris Fashion Week, walking gracefully under the flash of cameras. But at that exact moment, something appeared in the background. A shadow. A silhouette far too familiar to ignore. Fans paused the video, replayed it again and again, zoomed in until every pixel blurred, and then the world seemed to stop. Could that truly be Jungkook? No one was ready for this. All eyes were on Taehyung, stunning as always in a long black coat and dark sunglasses hiding part of his face, his mysterious aura radiating the kind of charisma only a global star could command. But behind him, amid the flashes and the screams of fans, someone could be seen moving in a way that every BTS fan would recognize instantly. The posture, the slight tilt of the head, even the haircut, everything was eerily similar to Jungkook. But how could that be? Wasn't Jungkook supposed to be in Canada, preparing for his international project? Or is there something we don't know? The moment exploded online within hours. Hashtags like #Taehyung Airport Mystery and #Jungkook Behind V flooded X, Twitter, TikTok, and international fan forums. Thousands of theories appeared overnight. Photos were enhanced and cropped, and fans began to find what they claimed were proofs. The shadow moved just like Jungkook, they said, wearing a black hoodie and a face mask that covered half his face. Some even compared the clip with older airport footage of Jungkook. The hand gesture is identical, one fan wrote. That's definitely him. I'm 100% sure. What made the situation even more shocking was Taehyung's own reaction. Just seconds after the shadow appeared behind him, his expression seemed to shift. He paused briefly, glanced to the side, then quickly walked toward his waiting car. Armies watching the footage noticed something hard to explain. That fleeting look, as if he'd sensed someone who shouldn't be there. And in that 1.3-second frame, fans swore they saw Jungkook turn his face away, as if avoiding direct eye contact. Coincidence? Or something deeper? HYB and Big Hit made no official statement, and their silence only made things worse. Many fans saw it as deliberate. If it wasn't Jungkook, why not deny it right away? One user posted on Weverse. They know the video's viral, yet they say nothing. They're hiding something. That comment gained thousands of likes, and soon speculation spread that Taehyung and Jungkook might have met secretly, something they hadn't done publicly for a very long time, especially since both had been busy with solo careers and military duties. Taehyung had just returned from Paris as Celine's honored guest, closing the fashion week with elegance and poise. Known for his graceful presence, he could command an entire room without uttering a single word. But this time, the atmosphere was different. The airport, usually a glamorous stage for idols, had turned into a mysterious scene filled with tension. It was as if another story lingered behind his calm footsteps. And fans couldn't stop wondering, was Jungkook really there? Or were they just seeing an illusion born from longing? Some fans tried to verify Jungkook's whereabouts. He was reportedly in Canada for project preparations, but no recent photos confirmed it. His social media went silent, no Instagram posts, no Weverse comments, no live streams, nothing. Too quiet to be dismissed. And when someone discovered that Celine's private jet from Paris to Seoul had an incomplete flight manifest, the rumors spiraled out of control. Could Jungkook have been on the same flight? Could they have returned to Korea together unnoticed, only to be caught accidentally on camera? Or was this just a trick of perception, the kind of illusion people create when their hearts crave reunion? The mystery deepened when a well-known fan site, famous for insider access to airport staff, released a high-resolution image of that moment. The shadow behind Taehyung was clearer now. Oversized black jacket, dark sweatpants, and a silver bracelet glinting on the right wrist. Armies immediately compared it to a bracelet Jungkook wore in a live broadcast months ago, and the match was exact. It's him. 100% Jungkook, the account captioned, and within minutes the post received over 2 million comments. Not everyone was convinced. Some netizens argued it was just coincidence. perhaps a staff member or a reflection. Yet one detail remained undeniable: Taehyung's expression. He didn't smile or wave as usual. He just walked briskly, face unreadable, caught somewhere between surprise, nostalgia, and confusion. It looked like he'd seen someone he wasn't expecting, someone he knew too well. Then came the next shock. Just hours after the video went viral, Jungkook suddenly posted an Instagram story that made the entire fandom lose it. A black and white photo.
No caption.
Just a coffee cup by an airplane window. No location, no explanation, pure silence. But ARMY noticed immediately. That wasn't a Canadian flight. They compared the cabin interior to Celine's private jet from Paris, and the match was perfect. Coincidence? Or was Jungkook subtly confirming that he was on the same plane as Taehyung? The incident reignited the public's fascination with their bond. It had been months since the two were seen together, and this single background shadow brought a flood of emotion. Nostalgia, longing, curiosity. Fans remembered the days when they laughed on live broadcasts, teased each other effortlessly, and shared quiet comfort that spoke louder than words. Now, just one shadow in a frame had reignited all of it, but beneath all the excitement lay deeper questions. Why did it feel so secretive? Why did Taehyung seem tense? And why did Jungkook, who never shied away from public attention, choose to hide? Anonymous sources claiming to work at the airport added fuel to the fire. They said there was indeed a mysterious passenger arriving at nearly the same time as Taehyung, heavily guarded, rushed through a private exit, no photos, no documentation. Yet one witness swore they overheard staff using the initials JK in their radio communication. Was it just coincidence or a code? A code revealing that Jungkook was there. The fandom split in two. Some believed it was just lighting tricks and wishful thinking. Others insisted it was too specific to dismiss. Some even theorized a secret BTS project, a reunion, an unreleased collaboration, or a hidden campaign involving both of them. But then came the emotional side, the part that silenced even the skeptics. Imagine two friends who shared a stage for a decade, now rarely seeing each other due to solo paths and duty. If Jungkook was really there, even just watching from afar, wasn't that touching enough? Maybe it wasn't about projects or secrets. Maybe it was something simpler: longing. Two souls, bound by music and memories, crossing paths again in silence. Then, as night fell, something else happened. Fans noticed that Taehyung's Spotify playlist had just been updated, with one song added, Still With You. Jungkook's solo track, a song filled with deep emotion, often interpreted as a message to ARMY and to someone special. Coincidence again? Hardly. Especially since it appeared just hours after the airport sighting. Is this his way of sending a message? One Reddit user asked. Or proof that they really met? Meanwhile, Jungkook added another layer of mystery. Later that night, he posted another Instagram story. A dimly lit studio, captioned with just 3 words, "Timing is everything." That was all it took to send the fandom spiraling. Was he referring to the meeting? Or to something even bigger? BTS's long-awaited return. To this day, no answers have come. Not from HYB, not from Taehyung, not from Jungkook. And yet, the silence only amplifies the mystery. Every frame, every glance, every post is dissected endlessly. And amid all the theories, one truth remains. The world still isn't ready to let go of the connection between them. Was Jungkook truly behind Taehyung that day? Or was the world simply seeing what it wanted to see? A shadow of memories that never really left. But just when fans thought the story couldn't get any stranger, the next morning brought another twist no one could have predicted. A new angle of the airport footage emerged, this time from a fan who had been filming from the opposite side of the terminal. The clip was shaky, crowded with noise and movement, yet when slowed down and enhanced, it revealed something that sent chills down the spine of every viewer. The exact moment Taehyung turned his head slightly, as if sensing someone behind him, the shadowed figure appeared to do the same, turning in the opposite direction, almost mirroring his movement. For a fleeting instant, both seemed to move in sync, a strange harmony that defied coincidence. Was it a reflex born from years of performing together, of breathing the same stage air, of unconsciously reacting to each other's presence? Or was it proof that Jungkook truly was there, keeping his distance, but unable to hide the invisible thread that still tied them? The internet went wild. Major Korean media outlets began picking up the story, though carefully. None wanted to risk false reporting about BTS members. Headlines were cautious yet provocative. Mystery shadow behind Taehyung. Fans believe it's Jungkook. Coincidence or reunion? Airport video sparks debate. Asterisk, even international outlets in Japan, the US, and France mentioned the incident briefly, calling it one of the most talked about fan theories in K-pop this year. And while media outlets tried to stay neutral, the fans didn't. Some declared it destiny. Others called it proof of something bigger. On community boards, theories exploded into thousands of comments, screenshots, pixel analysis, and voice frequency comparisons of background noises. One user even claimed to hear a faint laugh, filtered out from the airport soundscape, that matched Jungkook's voice from a past BTS documentary. "It's soft, but it's there," they wrote. He was laughing quietly while watching Taehyung walk by. Maybe they planned it all along. But not everyone was convinced. Some called the frenzy a collective hallucination, saying armies were reading too much into shadows. Others pointed out that the so-called bracelet proof might be flawed. After all, silver accessories are common. Yet as every counterargument surfaced, more eerie coincidences kept appearing, as if fate itself was playing along. Only a few hours after the debate peaked, an unexpected sign came from Taehyung's side. He posted on Instagram for the first time since the airport, a black and white close-up of the Paris sky taken from a plane window. The caption was simple but haunting. "Sometimes what you don't see matters most." The words ignited an inferno. What did he mean by that? Was it a poetic reflection of the chaos around him? Or was it a message? Fans immediately connected the dots. The thing we don't see could only mean one thing: the unseen presence behind him, the person everyone believed to be Jungkook. Some argued he was confirming it indirectly. Others said it was his way of teasing the fans without breaking any rules. Whatever it was, Taehyung's calm silence spoke louder than any denial. Meanwhile, Jungkook's online activity became even more suspicious. He was seen liking an old post, a fan edit of him and Taehyung during the Love Yourself tour, where they shared a quiet, emotional moment on stage. The edit's caption? "No matter how far apart, they always find their way back." Fans noticed the timing. The like appeared just 30 minutes after Taehyung's cryptic post. Coincidence again? Or a carefully orchestrated exchange between two people communicating through art, captions, and silence? This digital back and forth felt almost cinematic. Every post, every action was a scene in an unfolding story that no one could predict. And while neither had said a single word directly about the rumor, their timing, their synchronicity, only deepened the emotional pull. Armies began to express something beyond curiosity. Longing. A longing for connection, for clarity, for the comforting image of seeing Taehyung and Jungkook together again after so long. But beneath the excitement, an undercurrent of worry began to form. Why were they being so secretive? Why the secrecy around their travels? Some insiders whispered that HYBE had recently tightened protocols for all BTS members' movements, ensuring maximum privacy during solo activities. If Jungkook had truly flown on the same jet, that would mean his appearance wasn't authorized for public exposure. Could this have been a hidden meeting, personal, emotional, or even strategic? Then came an unexpected clue from Paris itself. A stylist who had worked with Celine during the fashion show shared a behind-the-scenes photo of the after-party. Among the crowd, barely visible, was a figure with a cap and mask standing near the back, watching Taehyung speaking with designer Hedy Slimane. The stylist captioned it casually, "Paris nights with familiar faces." Within minutes, armies found it, and again, speculation exploded. The figure's build, eyes, and even the stance seemed to scream Jungkook. If that really was him, then he wasn't just at the airport. He had been in Paris the whole time, But why would he keep it hidden? Was he there privately to support Taehyung without stealing the spotlight? Or had the two planned something much more secret than anyone imagined? In the following days, things got stranger still. Fans began noticing subtle changes in both artists' social media presence. Taehyung began following a new photography account known for its minimalist black and white style, the same aesthetic Jungkook had adopted for his Golden Project teasers. And Jungkook, without warning, uploaded a short clip of him strumming a guitar, the melody faintly resembling Sweet Night, Taehyung's OST from Itaewon Class. No caption, no tags, no explanation. Was it in